Hey, recording was started. Okay. Hey, I'm Tracy. We back in this thing. I want to just thank y'all for all the love on that Jaguar Wright video. Um, and all the hate too. My goodness. Jesus Christ. I actually went into that video like, okay, I'm not gonna talk too much in that video. And y'all still said I talked to them. I was like, wow. But I get it. It's YouTube. People just like to watch the video. And I might have put reaction instead of commentary. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I don't mind any of the comments. Leave what you want to leave. Hey, I didn't know I was gonna get that many views. That video had 20 views the first 24 hours. So I had registered that it as a dud, and I was just like, it is what it is. Oh, excuse me. I just woke up and I have a shift to start in about 30 minutes. So I want to get this video done. So this is apparently a model who has gone to a Diddy party. She's on Real Life on the blue couch, and she is giving her account of what happens at the Diddy parties, I guess. I have not seen this video, so we will see what's going on. And like and subscribe. Check out the link below. Get yourself a SoFi bank account. Deposit $50. They give you an extra $25. And also, you can share it with your friends, and you'll get $75 when they do the same. All right, have a good one. And look, this is how tired I am. I woke up exhausted today. All right, let's get this going. Share screen. Woo, can barely talk. All right. We are looking for this video right here. Well, I ain't even clicked the video yet. Here we go. See what's going on.
Like if you wouldn't eat the raw meat, you would look down on like, you're not, okay, we know who you are.
Okay.
But if you ate it, you were like, okay, you're one of us. You're part of the high class. But it was just bizarre.
Did you ever see like a baby goat?
Raw meat.
You know what? Okay, I went to this party.
Here we go.
It's called Fancy Dress. I lived in London with the other models. They made us dress as the Wizard of Oz.
Interesting.
And I was a 10-man, but it was sexy Wizard of Oz. And then the other two girls were, the Lion and the Straw. So they drove us for hours. I can't even remember. I think I want to throw this out here and say Manchester, but it was in the woods at night. And then when we got there, it was just all candelabras, like all candles, no lights. And we came in, I was young. I was like, I think I was 19, maybe 20. No, I couldn't have been even 20. I think I was 19. So I wasn't as savvy, but I came in and it felt off, and they were like, oh, they're here. Us, the three of us.
Yeah.
And the lady, this older lady came up, and it's fancy dress. So we had on costumes. They all had on costumes.
Oh, wow.
So she brings us the wine, and I started feeling like weird.
Okay, I was like, sounds like a ritual to me. Sounds very ritualistic, especially anything to Wizard of Oz. It's rituals all over.
How was touring with the Wu-Tang Clan?
Touring with Killer Priest and the Wu-Tang. And also there's another group called Moon Crickets in Canada. It was great. It was wild because I had never seen, I used to sing in a band for myself, but it was like a jazz rock band.
Yes.
We opened for No Doubt. This is before No Doubt was ever famous.
Oh, wow.
In Southern California, but I digress. So I was doing that. I've seen that. But the hip hop crowd, they got a lot of love and they show so much support. They are really a great diehard crowd. So it was awesome. It was a great experience.
Being in that, do you believe in Illuminati? Just being in...
Do I believe in them? I thought that came out that they're real, y'all.
Yeah.
I believe in the Illuminati. No, I mean, I have some stories. We maybe should have started out with the stories. When I was modeling in Europe, I went to a couple, I saw some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I've heard some crazy parties.
I've been to Puffy's white parties.
What happens at Puffy's?
I don't want Puffy to listen.
What happens at Puffy's white parties that
I'm not going to talk about Puffy right now. No, what do you want to ask? Maybe I can answer it.
Yeah. So my question is, are there back rooms to back rooms?
Oh, there's always back rooms. Yeah, that's real.
is it free access to women to get into these back rooms if you choose to go?
No.
So even women aren't allowed in some of these back
rooms. Yeah, it's just a certain groups. I've never been to a back room, but I have been to. Wait, I take that back. It wasn't a back room. It was like after we did a runway show. I forget who it was, so I don't want to lie, but it was in Europe. It was high fashion. Every time we did a runway show, there would be food afterwards, and they'd have all raw meat, like raw oysters, carpaccio, tartare, all raw meat, sushi. Well, not so much sushi, but sashimi. Yes. But it'd be all raw.
Wow.
So that was something that we had to, like, if you wouldn't eat the raw meat, you were looked down on, like, you're not, okay, we know who you are.
Okay.
But if you ate it, you were like, okay, you're one of us. You're part of the high class. But it was just bizarre.
Did you ever see like a baby goat back
You know what? Okay, I went to this party.
Here we go.
Oh, it's probably some damn human meat, knowing the Illuminati. Because why they looking down? I mean, and why is it only raw meat? That sounds like some carnivore shit. Listen, I done heard some stories, y'all. You never freaking know. It's alleged. Take with a grain of salt for entertainment purposes only. But why would they look down on you for not, okay, if you got steak tartare there, if I don't want no steak tartare, if I'm not into that. Me personally, I've tried some raw meat before, but I don't like raw meat. I don't like raw fish. I don't like none of that. I like my shit cooked. I don't even like sunny side up eggs. Cook my eggs all the way through. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get back into it.
It's called Fancy Dress. I lived in London with the other models. They made us dress as the Wizard of Oz.
Interesting.
And I was a Tin Man, but it was sexy Wizard of Oz. And then the other two girls were, the Lion and the Straw. Yes. So they drove us for hours. I can't even remember. I think I want to throw this out here and say Manchester, but it was in the woods at night. And then when we got there, it was just all candelabras, like all candles, no lights. Yeah. And we came in, I was young. I was like, I think I was 19, maybe 20. No, I couldn't have been even 20. I think I was 19. So I wasn't as savvy, but I came in and it felt off, and they were like, oh, they're here. Us, the three of us.
Yeah.
And the lady, this older lady came up, and it's fancy dress. So we had on costumes. They all had on costumes.
Oh, wow.
So she brings us the wine, and I started feeling like weird, but it could have been just that I didn't drink very much. And I was asking the other models, do you feel weird? But they didn't want to act like they felt weird, like off, because then they would be seen as, how do I say, not in, like square or corny, or, oh, you're not a part of this. So they told us that we were going to go out to the barn.
Oh, wow.
They're like, I'm shortening the story a little bit, but they're like, move the party out to the barn. And that's when my spidey senses were like,
yeah.
And there were horses and cows and sheep and goats in the barn. So I called my sister, and she was like telling my manager, take her home. I don't know what's going on there. And so he drove us, we left the party. But so when you said goats, that was strange to me that we were going to go out to the barn.
Yeah, no, there's a movie called Midsummer, something like that. You should watch it. It's right on that level. It's right on that level. It's definitely creepy. What made you get out of stop singing and touring or modeling? Was there something that made you stop?
Yeah, Midsummer is wild. I went to see that randomly. What an experience. That shit was wild. It was wild.
I got older and got married and had children. And so, he didn't really want me to do it well. And I did some things here and there, like commercials, but not the high fashion. Definitely not the high fashion. The high fashion was when I was skinnier. I was 107 pounds. I'm 5'9". Yeah. So I was really slender. Yes. But when I started getting my lady lumps, I said, they started putting me in more commercial stuff. And that's when I did like the music videos and print work I worked for different agencies. LA Models, Ford commercial. What else? What other modeling agency? Can't remember. Those are the two major ones that I.
No, definitely. I mean, amazing.
Real life. Well, I don't know if she dropped too much tea, you know. It seemed like she was just giving some weird stuff that she had gone through in the industry, you know what I'm saying? Seems like a lot of weirdness happens in that industry. But yeah, that's the video for today, I guess. What happened in the barn, girl? What happened in the barn? How you gonna go on the blue couch? You ain't gonna talk about Diddy right now. Right now it's the perfect time to talk about the motherfucker. He in jail. He could probably send out some hits from jail, but I don't think they doing too much of that right now, you know, because Jaguar Wright's still around, you know. So but she's smart though, so you know, gotta be careful out them streets. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for watching. Check out that SoFi link in the description. I appreciate anyone who's already signed up, and thank you for all the likes and subscribes and the views. And yeah, have a good one. Peace out, y'all.